Alright, baby, we back once a motherfucking again with that 7.9, I guess you could say, patch my way. I really don't like to call it, the Volibear my ways now or whatever champion I play, because when it comes down to it, we got to look at the bigger picture, especially when it comes to this season. It's all about rain usage. And I don't know if that's what I was lacking at the start of the season, because at the start of the new season, it was pretty bad, on all my accounts. I mean, it was going good early, and then, I don't know if you guys were watching. I'm actually streaming right now, and the people that just watched my last games would go like that every single time. But then again, most of my teammates were watching my game, and they're a bunch of piece of trash. Bastards is all I'm gonna say. What is that? Hold on. Oh, that's SirhcEz's stream. So SirhcEz is live right now. So I'll let him play a warm-up game, and then boom. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, the games went really bad, and I just went on full tilt. But another thing was, I was playing so much League at the start of this, fresh start of the season, that, I would barely sleep, and I was just spamming, thinking things were good. And then I don't know what happened. Maybe some of the patches, something changed. But this 7.9 patch changed pretty much the tank game. This got nerfed, this got nerfed, this got nerfed, this got buffed, this got buffed. Champions change, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. It's just a bunch of bullshit. But the stuff that you can do now is it's pretty next level. When it comes to sieging, and I think that's one thing that I'm gonna be working on, is showing you guys how to siege, understanding team fighting, regardless if everybody's bad, your AD carries are underfed, or if they're fed, or just how you can win a game easy. And when it comes to playing the map, this is the most important thing. So here, they got the ward. Wow, okay, they dropped a ward there, and Lisa is just gonna go. He needed some crab, and she did a 3-camp clear for the level 3, and Casadino almost picked up the first blood. Taking a look, and I'm doing a full clear because, oh my god, because I am playing, I think, full-scale Volibear, like in the HP department. You're gonna see some next levelness, and I have a Teemo top too. Now this game went really well, top lane, and it is. This matchup right here really comes down to just, playing safe, this and that. And, Jayce, you gotta understand one thing. He does a lot of damage. But then again, Jayce has the throw factor in him. They can do a lot of shit. Plus, we have a Teemo. And it's always a coin flip when you get these Teemo mains on your team. Unless, of course, oh, shit, we got a gank coming in mid. So here, I'm pretty sure I pinged it. I pinged it over here saying, back up, back up. He doesn't back up, and I try to go over there. And here, in a, watch, boom. See that right there? All he had to do is flash the cocoon. He lives. He got a back, and then went back with his teleport and full HP'd up while this dude's pretty low. I mean, it's obvious that Elise was going to come back. I probably could have gone mid, but I'm not running flash, so Ripperino, he should have just went back. So here I'm going to say fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and clean this. Elise kind of somewhat fucked up here. I wouldn't say she fucked up. We could have helped. Zed pushed his lane out before Cass auto-ported back in, and that wouldn't have been so bad. And Zed, of course, has Ignite. But here, like I said, I do a full clear. And I don't know if I go top, but regardless, we're just chilling right now. And I have a Twitch. I have a Karma bot. They have an Ezreal Karma. Elise has picked up an early kill. She's going AP, going for the runic echoes. And I am back down here. Let's see what's happening. So here, I'm going to pop this and look to try to counter gank here. And there's the Hadoken, and there's the teleport coming in. And he's going to commit, and I get a kill here. Not so bad. There's the uppercut, and Teemo comes down with a good port. Now, the thing about when your top laner leaves bot, you always want to be aware. Like these things right here where, like, if I decide to stay, then, we're going to be soaking this up. We dive this dude, and then Jayce is, boom. He's going to push this wave out. Now, if you guys decide, like everybody, like me, AD's dead, we decide to stay here, then he's going to get a free push on this wave. And then watch Youngmo. Youngmo instantly ports back. It's not worth for him to stay here because look, right here, 6 minions onto a tower. That's going to be a nice, fairly Well, I guess that's not really doing a lot, but you see how Jace knows that Teemo's coming back and that he's not pushing a lane, and he wants to push this wave out, so this wave auto pushes back into the tower to deny farm. And if Casadino was dominating his lane, or if he had the lane pushed, and then Teemo stayed bot, I expect him to go top since I'm bot. But everything works out. Looks like he's gonna miss one wave for that kill, Teemo, and then got the caddy. So yeah, so he misses one wave without a caddy, and then gets the caddy and misses 2 melees for a kill, and that's definitely worth it. And the more he does that, you know, depending on the way Jay's plays his lane, you know, he's gonna, and the later the game goes on and the more damage he gets, he can get first blood on tower. Because that's what it's all about, looking to try to get first blood on the fucking tower. And Teemo right now going for the call and then a double lightsaber. I guess it's in Blade of the Ruined King. My blue's about to spawn. I'm going to go pick that up. And as you can see, there's a lot of action down here. And we're going to roll on down. Now, with the new items and stuff, Gargoyle, Rot, there's a lot of combinations of different things you can do. Warmogs is fucking broken. It's been broken, you know, for the, you know, when you get the 3K. If you play a champion, that gets a lot of HP. So here, I'm going to Ghost. Now, remember, I don't use my Q. So what I want to do is I want to save it here. He stuffs Animal Me. I'm going to wait. See, I'm going to drop the slow now. And then that's when we hit the flip. I try to get the bite, but Ripperino. You see that? That's how you fucking gank. Now here, you got a wave. And then here, another wave. Their wave. So, and you see a champion here. 80 carry dead. Elise, top side. Now watch and learn, boys. Now this, with all three of us, worth to push this. Because we got pressure mid. And, of course, this is a coin flip, you know, depending on the styles of play. And then Elise, you know, it puts pressure on this champion right here to maybe make a play top, mid lane, but he's level 6, so hopefully he can fucking not play like a dumbass. Alright, so it looks like instead of going and pushing that lane, I decide to back off. But that's just an option right there. But things aren't going so bad, and you see how Teemo's playing safe. He backs off. Life is good. And then back to blue. But if somebody was getting, like, fucking stopped in lane really, really, really bad, then I would have auto-pushed that lane before Ezreal and then proxy the next wave to take the experience. But instead, my blue is up, and my red's about to spawn pretty soon. So if I stayed down here, I'd be giving up my top side jungle to Elise, and Elise can pick that up. And if everybody plays safe and it's just Ezreal going down, then that's not a bad trade for Elise. Because, I mean, if I see that fucking Elise bot side and her blue's about to spawn and I see the yellow marker, I'm taking that shit. But it's all about, you know, playing that next level chess. So here, I'm going to pick up red. And, you know, I do play very, very, very careful when playing against Jace, too. Because look how Teemo's back here, and then this wave's able to just auto-push up. You never know what the fuck happens here. So I was thinking about covering this lane. Like I said, fuck it. It sucks that the other two big Krogarinos went down, but I get the caddy, drop the bite, get the gold. As long as I'm getting a gold, I'll rip. And then I'll fuck. Ah, shit. I don't get the gold. But yeah, I was like, hold on, please stay. But it's just the other baby when the other two disappear. So Casadino's dumpstering this dude mid lane. Or just look at the 81 to 52. Yeah, that was a good Casadino. So boom. Okay. Gonna pop the flux. She's gonna hobble on over. She's gonna flash. There's the flash bite. She goes down. Zed's pretty low. Lulu's off to the side. Oh well. At least I can cover his lane, so nothing is going to be dealt to this tower. And we chilling. Not going to get greedy to try to run after him. I decided to test Ghost here. Alright, so I fucked up here. I think I died. So this was pretty bad too. Now, dying right here. Teemo mid lane. Now, you see, and then we got pressure down here bot. These two, they should not leave lane. Like, me dying right here was on some bronze level shit. Really, 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 really bad. Because that's 3 that they can just auto push this. But then again, I just realized that teleport is up. So if even if they did push this lane, it'd all be for nothing. But I would still push the lane if I was these two, so that you could force the teleport from Casadino, and he will come porting in. And then boom, you see this right here? So now I have another option to make up for my struggles. But whenever I make mistakes like that, you know, it's the way I like scale my runes, masteries, items. It makes up a lot of, you know, the bite that I have. You know, I tell myself, if I get into a fight and if it starts off and I got a Warmogs, some MR and some armor, I know I'm gonna delete somebody regardless. So, and then boom, we got Red Smite, Twitch, spraying and praying here, Wild Growth. Young Mo again teleports down here, and then boom. So let's take a look at what my decision. Now, this is something I was like, oh, fuck, I shouldn't have did these 2 camps. But we got Castino coming down bot, and then boom. Let's take a look. All right, so red buff applied. Oh, okay, so here, I told myself, I'm just going to do my jungle. Because my bot lane is going to be able to take first blood on turret before Jace can pull this up. Now, watch what happens. Well, actually, I don't know what happened because I was just maybe just chilling. 1, 2. Okay, true shot barrage. Okay, there's the force pulse. They don't get the tower, and just like that, rip. So these 2 should be able to wave clear this, and he's pretty low. So now, when I realized they didn't take the tower, I was like, ah, fuck. Fuck. And he's going to drop a blast, AoE clear, and then fuck. You see me running, boys. You see me running. Here, I think I just get his flash. I get his flash, and I lost her, but that's 650 for him, and boom. You see that? So I should have just went straight to top to deny the 650 so that it gave time for Twitch to come back in to get first blood on turret. So, you know, all good. And when also, like, you're going to see some bad decisions from Zed and Elise that I'm going to explain where, you know, when people cry and moan and bitch about, you know, people doing really bad, you know, on their team or whatever, you know, just the regular moaning bullshit that you see, just everything. I'm gonna expose them. Why? Because it fucking tilts me when they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But Jace gets a free pass, gets that gold. But Teemo, 2 kills. Remember that. Teemo, 2 kills. Those 2 teleports. I'm gonna still say worth. You know, it's kind of like a trade-off, and he's still winning in gold. But that first blood on the tower should have gone over to us, and he should be down. He shouldn't have got the 650, but Ripperino, Pepperino. So here I'm just going to continue to farm. Castadino's just been dumpstering. And the reason why you don't see me gank mid a lot is because it's fucking Zed. Zed's hard to gank. Only a dumbass Zed player would fucking overextend and use the shadow like blatantly while overextending and then get ganked and die. Only dumbass. I saw a Reddit post somebody posted not too long ago, maybe 3 days ago, about Dopa playing, you know, mid lane Zed, and you know, and the main thing in that video was, don't die, 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 you know. And that's the thing, you know, it's like you look at this Castadino, he's been dumpstering this dude in CS. I mean, this dude's playing like, you know, he's playing really safe, but I guess, you know, he's still somewhat been struggling, and if Elise wasn't there, and then this dude would be, this dude would be next level struggling. So my red's about to spawn, but they're not going to go in. I got a little ward there. But that's the thing. I was watching a video of him playing mid, a commentary from a YouTube video. And that's the thing. Don't fucking die. Just chill and farm. Because once you get to a certain point with any fucking champion. But with Zed, I mean, of course you're going to do damage. But with just anybody. Because you're not fucking, you know, dumping gold to the enemy team. Okay, Karma's chilling here. Twitch is chilling. 87 CS to 93. It's 14 minutes in. I mean, their farm's not really next level. But there's been a party and a fiesta down there. Me, I'm just like I said, not overdoing it. You know, it's hard to gank Jace when Jace is playing like a bitch. And, of course, you know, the overextension on Teemo. Look at him. He's like, yeah, come at me. Come at me. And I'm going to blind your bitch ass, juke your fucking ball, and boom. So I don't have to worry about top since Teemo's playing the way he's playing. I like that. His name is Cuckmo, boys. He's going to wait until this gets very low, and he's scared to even pull up. That right there means zone. He is not gaining gold. He is not putting pressure. He got, like I said, he got lucky on the first blood on the turret, and this allows me to just, you know, control the game. Like, since first blood on turret's gone, if these 2 are overextending, I'm not going to go up here just because they're overextending. There's a game plan, you know, that I'm going through right now, and it is called Teemo fucking Dumpster. And even though he's died 0-3, he's still Castadino. He's still going to be able to get those kills on those squishy targets if they drop low. And I know I'm going to be doing a lot of burstation. So here we got Zed chilling. We got Elise going bot. Seeing that I'm top, maybe she saw me. She's like, okay, I'm just going to try to make a play down here and get this turret. That's worth it. So all my bot lane needs to do is back off. And then we're just going to walk over here. I'm just going to pop Ghost. Remember, not going to use Q. We're going to boom. And okay, this is overkill without, you know. Oh, hold on. All right, maybe I think we get 2 towers here. Oh, no, we make a big mistake here. So, we make a big mistake here. No, we don't make a mistake. No, yeah, we do. I do, because like, Teemo should be backing right now. And then, okay, they do go bot. I don't think my bot lane died, right? Hold on, did my bot lane die? that garbage? Oh, they actually died to that garbage. So let's take a look at how they died, so you kind of understand the struggle. So here, yeah, it's like there's no need to fucking defend for this. Sometimes you gotta remember that giving this tower up is not, you know, a bad idea, because let's see, boom, because you're gonna die here. Boom, boom. She walks through. Okay, there's the wild growth. Works the turret. Okay, goes up in the air. Comes back down. Just gonna go for the tower. And, like, Karma's still sitting right the fuck here when, you know, Boz goes up in the fucking sky. The Elise goes up in the sky. Could have just ran out, and we didn't need him for that gank. And he could have just stayed mid. 1 second, guys. Alright, so, yeah, get back to it. Could have just stayed mid. Free kill. We're going to lose this. Blah, blah, blah. And then we get another tower here. And I think I get a little bit too greedy for this thing right here. But right here, you got a free tower given up over to Zed. So they get 2 towers, 2 kills. We got 1 kill. And then right here, if we would have just said fuck going for this turret and just went for this, that would have been fine. But I should be back right now to reset. To re-fucking set. And then we have 1, 2, 3. I popped those. I don't know if I die here. And what was my first death? I did die early. I forgot who I died to. Oh, yeah, it was the mid lane gank, which was a bad death. And then, okay, they get this. Boom. Okay, and... yeah. Okay, yeah, they get that. Let's see how they use it, though. Now, I'm going to go ahead and... put on direct camera, see what's happening. I'm going to continue to farm. Zed's top. Okay, so now we're at a point in this game. You know, we're hitting the mid game. As gets a little frisky. See how I walk up to him? I'm not going to use my Q. And now I'm going to use my Q after he swats me. He flashes. Now here, I'm just going to try to get any flip I can. And then I think I still get... okay, so we get the dude airborne. Just gonna pull back. I think I just popped my thing. Oh my god, 4,200 HP, baby, when I pop that shit. And then boom, we pick up 2 kills. Now Zed was back in base, and they were overextending fighting. See, if they would have just backed off and didn't do anything to whoever's overextending, and that's the problem with a lot of players, this would be good. Or if okay, because Zed, oh actually, that's not good. I mean, if they were just back and Zed was over, you know, over here pushing this wave out, and then, you know, can get this wave, you know, here to this tower before this wave pulls up, then that might be somewhat kind of worth it, as long as they're going to get a tower. But we win this fight. We win this fight with Teemo bot, and look what he's getting. This is what we're getting. And look, after. The thing is, after, like, you know, winning little skirmishes or picking people off because of greed or whatever, and Dragon's up right now, I guess we're going to go ahead and get that. Gonna eat some oranges. And then... I think we got some next level greed here. Next level greed. So they get Young Mo, gets the shutdown, okay, and you know me, I gotta get that flip, and boom, there's the flip. He's late. Alright, so I don't use Smite there. I had Smite, but I knew it wasn't gonna get taken. And this dude's like, I don't even understand. Like, sometimes I wonder, I really wonder, like, okay, well, I guess Jace is there. Now, if Ezreal's saying, I'm just going to die because I know if I fully commit and get these guys to overextend, my Jace is going to clean everything up, and he's right here right now, and he's running. But it just makes no sense. But then again, like I said, if that's his way of thinking, I'll say worth. So here, I'm going to try to put as much damage on this dude as possible. I go down. But Teemo still comes in after, you know, dying to start this, and... Zed was dead at the start of the fight, or I don't know if he survived and lived. I actually don't remember. But whatever. And then Elise died too and came back. So that's pretty much like an ace, and that's how much gold is being spread across the board. And all they had to do is give this up. And look how what's pushing top. So right now, like, we're going to be gaining more from that. Plus, we picked up the dragon. And then somebody gets to go top to farm that, and the waves is already pushing. So look at this shit. And we got everything up right now. And I do die, and that's my second death. First death was boosted. That one was, you know, I guess, you know, it worked out. Everybody's on board. You know, we had the port in from Teemo, which is, I didn't know he was going to port in. Of course, there's no communication as in comms, you know, because I was kind of, you know, sad that I died because Jace was there. But Zed's still off to the side. Nobody makes it top in time to farm that. And we have this Youngmo just farming anything. And see, this is the thing I like about, you know, people that play top, is how to play the map, because it makes it easy for me. Because if this guy's overextended, it's going to take more than just an Ezreal and everybody to kill him. And that means I can pretty much do whatever the fuck I want. And I'm not just going to be like, okay, that means I'm just going to see somebody mid, I'm going to gank him. No. You know, I will stand around, and you'll see when I stand around when there's nothing to do. When there's always a chunk of time in this game. So here, this guy, instead of just letting him back, he decided to heal, and I refused to help him. I'm not going to be one of those players that fucking chases somebody across the board when a wave's chilling right here, because he could have just said, okay, he's got to heal. I'm going to push this. This gives me the freedom to push this and to push this. But since he chases, at least he's going to be right here, and then boom. He gets fucking burst-aided to the motherfucking max, and then bye-bye. And I'm like, okay. So, okay, now after that, now watch. Instead of just backing and healing and just letting this fucking Elise die because she decided to, go in, I decided to fucking, well, I wanted to fight that. And then right there, he goes, and then I got the red smite. Boom, fight, dead. 1, 2, flip. I have the red buff, and then just like that. Do you see what I'm talking about? This is exactly what I'm talking about in every single fucking game. Okay, Castino gets greedy. Should have just backed. Well, that fucking Zed heal. Pick up the 2 waves. Instead, dies. Okay, Elise. Okay, Castino dead. I don't know what's happening. Teemo's overextended. You got to shut this dude down. You got to stop this guy. You cannot just let him continue to do this. Because, like, in my head right now, I'm like, I'm only getting fucking tankier. And I'm going to have more HP. And once I get my Warmogs and my Rot, you're going to fuck up in one of these fights and a later point in this game where we're going to be able to run it down mid. And you'll see that later. But they could have just backed and healed and be like, okay, we fucking capitalized on the greed chase by Castino. We're going to go ahead and back. I think the lane was going to be pushed anyway by Volibear or whoever showed up. Yes, it was. So Zed would have pulled back into a wave that's pushing towards him. Leafs would have spent some more gold to get more items, but instead, 2 kills given over to us. Because this is the thing about keeping it clean. Now, we lose this tower. Like I said, when it comes to losing this tower, I'm okay with it. You know, picking up a double kill like that, worth. Because Teemo, you see how Teemo's AFK bot? See, a lot of times, like, if you're the top laner and you say, oh my god, baby, push your mid, and you leave to go help your mid lane, no. You gotta remember one thing. This dude made the mistake. He made the choice to go run all the way and chase and greed for that fucking 2-bar fucking Zed instead of protecting his turret and say, oh, he can just go back and heal. You know, sometimes it might sound like a broken record, but this is the truth about League of Lego. When you see this happening, you gotta be able to keep the balance and make sure to protect this. If there's no hope for your mid laner and it's just going and you did your best to keep these 2 towers alive, then you have to, this one's going to be the hardest one to take. Why? Because there's a fucking tower there. Just proven factor that fucking taking a fucking inhibitor tower is too fucking hard when you know what the fuck you're doing when it comes to holding the Gatas. And here, like this whole time I picked up the 2 kills. I'm going to push this. Look at this. Zed's still dead. Elise just spawned. Of course, Zed's going to spawn late because, you know, he's a solo laner and he's higher level. Well, Elise could be on the same level as Zed, but of course she chose not to because, as you can see, she has 4 deaths and 8 kills. But that's what happens when you don't keep it clean. So here, we get to push it straight down mid. Oh, yeah. Like I said, this top laner auto pushes down bot, and you have to understand everything when it comes, not just to what the fuck you do. Look at this dude. He's a pop, 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 pop. Look at that. Look at that. Castino, what? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I got a flash wall. A flash wall. And then he would have fucking did some stupid shit and blah, blah, blah. And then he would have got fucking cocked. But see, look, he goes back. He's like, okay, I'm just going to go back. I'm going to push this wave. And then, boom, I got pressure mid. Oh, shit, Volley's pushing top. So that means we're going to have every single lane being pushed right here. And I know I'm going to be able to push this wave before this wave pulls in. So that means I can start banging on this turret and get some gold here. And I know people are going to be drawn to, you know, going mid. And, of course, there's a teleport, too. You got to watch out from Jace, you know, when it comes to making a play. But that's why I'm pushing all these lanes. All right, so we're running it down. And look at this. Okay, we got, and then, see, that's the thing, your tower's dead, just leave, let it be. Okay, here, 1, 2, we push this wave right here, we can back off. Next wave's gonna come out, and that's our wave, but the next wave is gonna be the next wave, so if anything happens, you know, which is in that little time period, if these guys die in here, it's just gonna be fucking unnecessary fight, unless, of course, it's a good fight for us, and here, hold on, we got the Ghost Blade being popped, Zed's just gonna push that. And of course, you know me, I'm just going to push that, run back, and then look at my goal. That means I have 22k. So you'll probably see me buy Mogs. All right. Castino chilling down here. Young Mo's down here. So we got this wave. Twitch is farming this. And then Twitch can farm this. We know Ezreal has the back after getting fucking chunked out. I'm back in the base. And now that was multiple back pings saying, look, man, Twitch is back and I'm back. And I go back. You know me, I'm gonna continue to gain gold. Now here's the time where I just don't flex them. Well, I would call this zone disrespecting. We're gonna call it zone disrespecting zoning. Mini, not right now, mini. All right, so here, I pull up mid, right here. We're just gonna let him hit me. You know, we eat his damage all day, get a couple shields, no problem. Fuck his Qs. And then look, you got pressure bot. You got to fight top. See right here, that's just the thing about top. Like even if Zed kills Casadino, but he has Zanya's, I mean it's just a fucking fight where you know we're all mid. He knows where we're at. We got pressure bot. He's trying to make a play because you know the pressure's just too strong. Okay, so he does a little bit of damage and then pops Zanya's and then boom, Rift the Reno walks. Does he not have death mark? So he did use his death mark. But look at this. So there's pressure. This keeps Jace bot. Now here. I'm chilling. Karma decides to go top. No need for that. I mean, could have just stayed with us. Just relaxing. Now here, you have two top, which is fine. I mean, look at this shit, man. Boom. Oh my god. And 2 kills. Second fucking time these two did a dual fucking, whatever you want to call it. Fucking stupid ass fight. Now the teleport's coming in. And Young Mo's chilling right here, looking to see if anybody's stupid enough to walk through the jungle, I guess. And boom. And then we turn, drop the red smite. And then right here. And then we're going to hit him with the flip. Okay, well, they get that. And then Young Mo, look at this. So he gets a free push top, meaning he gets to push this wave, and then Young Mo gets this. So their decision to dive this instead of just let whatever you call it push. Because even after they get the kills, we're going to have pressure mid. Not only are you just leaving Jace here to hold 2 lanes with a weak Ezreal and a Lulu, and look at me, and I have 3,400 HP with the Mog, so I'll be full HP if I just sit off to the side. But this dude, look at this shit. Look what they're losing. From one bad play, they don't know how to play as a team. You know, there's no other way to put it besides the lack of just understanding what the fuck you need to do mid-game. When it comes to grouping up, when it comes to sieging, when it comes to fighting, when it comes to understanding how the fights can turn out and how they are going to turn out. Because, you know me, when it comes to team fighting and team deathmatch, you know, I will try to, you know, keep the DPS alive. Unless, of course, if I'm like 30-1 with Volibear, then I don't give a fuck about anybody on my team. Because I'm going to walk through and everybody's going to run for their fucking lives when I play the beast-ass bear. So we have Young Mo taking the inhibitor tower. He took that inhibitor tower. He took it. And we got a dragon spawning soon. And here, look at me. This is what we call disrespecting and zoning right now. And then I can just sit here. Like, there's nothing for me to do besides back. But we have so much pressure with all the bad decisions they decided to make and go through with. It's led to just, look, like I said, this dude from right here after he got the double kill could just sit up there and just farm. I could just sit here in mid lane to make sure this wave that comes out first gets pushed, and this wave auto pushes down, which is going to give us vision. I can take over their whole jungle, allows us to take fucking red buffs, take this shit, and deny anything and everything from the enemy team. And this is the game you need to learn. Because if you learn this part of the game, everything that you start to put the pieces together. Like when you learn this, you realize how bad this Elise is when it comes to mid game. When it comes to fucking, you know, maybe ganking or ganking noobs. I mean, you can say that those 8 kills were bad decisions from fucking Casadino. Our bot lane, you know, getting a little too frisky, you know, and not, you know, respecting the gap closing ability that Elise has in the air, flash, cocoon, and all of the bursts and all that shit, and being a squishy champion. See, I can just go over here, pop, pop, and I hit S. I hit S right here. Why? And I pop my shit. That puts me at 3,800 HP. And then boom, look at this. Okay, so you know I'm a dipset. I didn't mean to bring the forward in from Cass, but I'm still going to stand there and do a little disrespect and zoning and drop my mastery. So, you know, if my teammates die, okay, I will go help my twin. Okay, so we're good. But that's the thing about Warmogs, and they just buff Warmogs too, which to me, I mean, it wasn't needed. The question is, do people play it? Do people understand it? Like, here's the way I look at Warmogs. Like, now, if we're talking about, like, the highest level, like, say, for instance, the Koreans, and will they care about it? I mean, when you have Faker on your team or whatever, you know, but when it comes to lower tier divisions, because you can't compare, you know, what, you know, items do. Like, the pros don't do it. No, 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 no. When you put your hover over this, look at the fucking after fucking Warmog's heart comes into play. So, restores 852 health every 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds. So, say for instance your team blows donkey balls, and it's going to take 30 team fights, and you know that, and you know what you need to do is just try to go even in team fights, pick up, kill up, even if it's not even, but you stop the enemy team from, you know, getting to your inhibitor towers, picking up big objectives. That's fine. But when you get chunked out in those fights, and you get dropped down to a quarter, and if a fight goes really bad, guess what? After 6 seconds, you're getting that right there. You're getting the 852 every 5 seconds on the region, and you get to say, hey, back, look, motherfucker, I'm back. That means I'm going to hold this, and you're going to get your bitch asses back to go, you know, either buy items or figure out another way you can win this fucking game. Because, look, I'm going to keep doing this. We went from nothing to fucking full. Well, I did have a little something there, but, you see? There's nothing for me to do right now. So I'm chilling. Actually, there is. But me shown here is, you know, puts in their head. Because now imagine, like, the biggest fucking noob, silver, bronze, plat, or what do you call it, when they see you doing this. Now, if you're not me, and you get good and you understand the ways, okay, sorry about that. I forgot, you know, I'm doing a YouTube video. I didn't turn the alerters off and all that, so people wondering what the fuck that is. I am streaming right now, but you see this? When noobs see, like, you just standing there, they either think you're stupid or, you know, sometimes they're so clueless and they don't understand that you have everything under control. Like, I have everything under control. Oh, yeah, look. Look, Warmogs. Just why, look, Warmogs. Yeah. Okay, where's the heart coming in? Look at that, look at that, look at that. Boom. Oh, we stacking. No. I don't think that cucks it. Does it cuck it? Nah, it doesn't matter. But you get it, right? You get it? I'm a wall, man. And they got to find a way to break that wall. And the way to break that wall throughout this whole fucking game would be not to make those stupid-ass bronze give me a double kill, another double kill for my cast, free push, leave Teemo, contain Teemo. Like, when Teemo's in the open lane, you got to contain him. It's just like when I split push. You know, and I'm able to, you know, a breach. I expect, you know, the motherfuckers to, like, just stand there, like just stand there and watch me and farm. You know, if I'm losing and I'm doing splitting, then he could stand there and push the wave before I can do anything. But a lot of times, people make the worst decisions possible. People make the worst decisions, like, when it comes to dealing with shit like that by trying to make a play on somebody instead of just sit here. The most boring, the most boring fucking gameplay is just to sit here and watch them. And then that's what gets to them. They're like, fuck, I don't want to just sit here. I'm just going to go do something else. I'm going to pick the worst decision possible where we can get capitalized and just fucking, look, lose this, lose all this, have a Volibear just stand here, right here, watching us. But and here's another thing. When they don't understand it, you take their souls and you shit all over them. And look, I'm back here. Like, I don't have to be back here, but as long as my team is not overextending and they're just chilling, I can just sit here and farm gold because you know what I'm trying to buy, right? I'm trying to go back to buy my Rotorino. So, here you go. Now, here's the... Well, this would have been some zone flexing siege, and you're about to see the most devastating siege in a game. So, this whole time, after all the throws, let's take a look at the gold, too. 10K, 595, 10K, 11, 14, 13. Look what Teemo. Teemo decided to play his own game. And when Teemo plays this game, I understand 100% his play style. It's not his play style. It's just the way he plays top. You know, anybody can play any champion. And yes, you just throw shit, dart. But just him playing top. If he needed to play top, playing bot. Let him to, you know, being greedy. And what did I do this whole game? I kept the balance. Meaning, I'm not going to sit there and try to fucking go and gank top. I did gank top one time. And what did it lead to? That one gank, it led to getting 2 towers, right? You remember that? But yeah, then again, my bot lane, and I said before that, they should have just ran off and not given him 2 kills, just given up the tower and farmed right here. But they're too stupid. So playing smart like that and not being stupid, will make this game easier for me to carry the game by not saying, oh my god, they're not going to stay here, so I'm going to go bot 3 fucking times in the next 5 minutes. No. You just do your own fucking thing. See, I've been doing my own thing. Now, there's going to be like in a higher division where you're ganking a lot and I have like 30 kills. But this game is not one of those games. So here we chilling. Alright, so now Casadino decided to go fucking man mode. We got a redemption drop. We got Timo off to the side. We got Zed chilling and farming, and Zed's nowhere near here and at level 16. So this is a struggle right here. This is the worst possible fight for the blue team to fight. And the main thing they should be doing is wave clearing this wave, stopping me from going down here. Plus, they could have been ghosting me. And if they were ghosting, then Ripperino. You know, I'd be in front of this wave. But my goal right now, okay, hold on, let me pull up the items. My goal right now, you see my items right here. Stone plate, double HP, and I'm going to drop that later on, unless, of course, you know, I have to drop it because shit goes down. But I have a rot, Warmogs, HP, 3,700, so that's going to put me around 7,400 HP when I pop that shit. So the rot times 7 on, let's see, 150, 700. So, yeah, it's going to be doing 1,000 plus on the rot, but that's not the way I don't give a fuck about that. The main thing is rushing straight down. Keep these minions alive. Next wave spawns in 1 second. So this wave comes out. But they decided to pick the fight. And then Casadino dies. Doesn't pop his Anyas, or I might have been down. They fight. But look at this. There's the shock blast. Green light to fight. Youngmo's coming in from behind, but once I get into the front, these guys will be 100% tunneled on these two champions, which is the biggest mistake here. Boom. Flashes in. And me, I'm dropping 2 auto attacks so that my bite is up right away. And I didn't expect them to flash. And then, boom, we drop the flip. Light a bitch, and then he goes down. Now here, Youngmo comes in with the flank. Useless AD carry. Of course he's been useless. And he dies. And then there's that. Elise is low. Now, we take a look. When I pull in, okay, 1 down. Zed comes in off to the side, flashes in, drops death mark. Boom. Double kill. Zed off to the side. Well, okay, at least. Okay, what's happening here? Nope. Okay, so they kill each other, which is fine. Now, here, these items. Now, I did the Attack Online tournament. I don't know if you guys watched that, but I watched the finals. They had a Volibear, and the Volibear built Spirit Visage and Deadman's. Like, I mean, you're buying those items when, you know, it's not a bad build. But that's more of a snowbally. I know I'm going to get 10 fucking kills this game. I know I'm going to get fucking 15, 20 fucking kills this game. If you don't know that, it's not worth going Deadman's or Spirit Visage. It's just not. Because at this very given moment right here, I mean, you take a look, 35, 45, Zed's still alive, boom, 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 boom. You know, it's just not worth it, because can those 2 items do this, what you're about to see? Pull in, okay, yes, it can do the tanking, without a doubt. But right here, actually, am I saving the rot? Oh, I do save the rot. But pop the ult, and then boom. I mean, the thing is, like, it doesn't, okay, those items don't have that. I'm not going to say, you know, those items can't do that. Those items can do that. But right here, what I do is I tank 2 towers. And I tank this tower so that none of my minions die, so we're doing max damage to the tower. You know, if you have minions, they reduce the armor, magic resistance on the towers by a lot. I think it's by 100 or some shit. But right here, hold on, do I not have a rot? Oh, I dropped it right there. So there's the mama rot. You see the mama rot? Watch this. Clack, clack. Look at that shit. Look at that fucking chunk. And then Zed's trying to save his fucking tower, but look at that. Just from one little push in this build right here. And then, of course, I didn't expect them to come right away. But they were all dead for 45, 40. So in 40 seconds, we were able to get this shit. And then, boom, get 2 Nexus turrets. But that's without our Twitch. If our Twitch came with us, Elise would have been alive, but it wouldn't have mattered. Because she would have been fucking dealing with me in the front lines. And we would have fucking killed her. And we probably would have ended this game. But regardless, like when it comes to playing a game, this happens. The way people make decisions and leads to me playing off it, and Youngmo, like saying, I'm not going to just, you know, go here and here. He made smart decisions, 100% fucking, I think he was 100% with his teleport, getting kills. And then Youngmo gets burst stated off, Peace Light, Poison, 1 more, auto attack, 1 more, there you go, Peace Light, Casadino, and then my rot comes in. And that's it. And that is it. I mean, you know, it's a struggle sometimes. Like if you see how this game played out, you know, from from the very beginning. But the longer the game goes, like the 40 to the 50 to 30 minute, and people sit there and blame one single mistake or this and that, or this is the reason why we lost. No, it starts from the very beginning of the game. Like the more you start to understand, it's like I don't know how to put it, you know, or kind of like get like an example, I guess. Um, let's see. It doesn't matter. We'll get to that, but you know, they fucked up for one. You know, Zed was doing a great job just keeping it clean. But when you have all your other teammates getting stomped, or you feel like you have to keep ganking and killing, then that's what, you know, is going to be the reason why. Well, that's if you're on my fucking page. Like when it comes to controlling a game and understanding the game and knowing what you have to do to win a fucking game, because it's hard sometimes for me to explain it, because you know, in a bronze, a silver, or goldie, or a plat's mine, all they know is this shit. All they know is the, oh, we're gonna die this dude. There's 3 people over here. No, 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 no. Because when you keep doing that, the struggle is just gonna continue to go on. And me, like I said, I'm the definition of team deathmatch. I fucking team deathmatch all fucking day. I've thrown every single possible game. But other than that, let's just go ahead and end this motherfucker. And I'm gonna see if I can get the web page up on this. I think I might just have to overview it over. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm just gonna add the link. I think this works. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add browser source. Okay, and then I'm gonna hit OK. I don't know if that works. Does that bring it up? It does. And then I need to 1928 by 1920 tab 1080. Alright, okay. Does that work? Okay, so that works. I don't know why it's like that. And then I need to control F. Okay. Alright, so that was the game I just played. So, you know, understanding every single decision they made. You know, I tried to break it down. You know, when it came to Teemo going back and telling you, you know, what gets lost, what gets gained. You know, was it worth it for Teemo to lose an 1/8 of his turret for the kill, and what he lost at the. See, that's the thing that people don't do. It's the little things when you're trying to climb the fuck out. The little things. When if I'm not in top and I'm elsewhere and I'm the top laner and I miss 2 waves or 3 minions, or I'm gonna know exactly what I miss. When I make a stupid ad, like today I played a top lane game, Volibear, and I died when I could have just let the lane push, and it was a wave and a half. I put myself low enough to where it worked on me, and I lost a lot. But then again, the game just turned into a fuckfest, and you know, my whole team was just watching my stream while we were playing and looking at chat because you guys were talking to them. But let's just fuck that. All right, so here's the gold advantage. So what team are we? We're the red team. So here, just keeping it clean. You know, they get a little gold. We gain a little lead. You see this? This is clean. And then what do we have here? Alright, so let's see. Ezreal. Okay, Teemo Jace, Teemo Lulu. Jace killed me and Volley. And then, okay, this was the dragon. This was when the dragon happened. But look at what it got us. And then let's take a look at this right here. So Jace gets tower, leaves, Zed. Oh, this is after. This was after Casadino got greedy, right? This is Casadino gets greedy. Okay, no, yeah, it dies. And then we take a look over here. And then I was able to pick 2 towers. So you see how the gold lead right here goes up, and then they go to back. Then it's like, okay, we throw. Gold lead goes back down. And after that, you know, it's chill. And then right here, what do we have here? Okay, so taking a look. Kill that bitch, shoot that bitch. Okay, kill that bitch. And then Teemo's AFK bot, and he gets that tower. So that one fight in mid lane. It was not the final siege. I'm pretty sure this was not the final siege, but it was another fight where Teemo was just left alone, and we got all that with Teemo bot. So we won that, and then Teemo solos this. We take the tower, and then coming over here, and look, we're keeping it clean. I'm playing the map, so Elise kills those 2, and then that was the Teemo flank, and then boom, the game ends. So I mean, this is one thing. I never use this thing when it comes to, you know, like actually seeing, you know, what you gain, because it never matters to me. I mean, usually I think my games are like this. My team, you know, is at the very bottom. And, you know, and I always, you know, think smart and, well, actually not always, but when I do, when I'm playing smart. But going back to the build, here's my build. I got the double. I don't know how I got double, but I did. I go back. I pick up the Cindy. I picked up some armor. They're doing some heavy damage. And then Cindy, with these two items, going to Gargoyle the ×2 if I'm Goon Squatted, into a Moggs, into a Rot. So now I have a build that able to throw down, drop a nasty-ass bite, armor tanked up, ×2 on the health. And yeah, we're good. I went ahead and maxed, of course, my bite, and then Thunder. And boom. And then my runes, I went for the full scale. I went HP per level on Quince. I went attack speed, and then HP per level on Blues, and then HP per level on Blues. Hold on, I said Blues. What the fuck? Whatever. But yeah, and then I came over here and I got the attack speed, and then I went for the Savage, and then the Runic Fin with the Expose weakness. If I damage enemy champions, teammates doing a little bit more. And then here's another thing too. So depending on what type you know, comp you're playing against, you have choices. If you feel like you're going to be, you know, getting out Warmogs, and then right here, look at this. Every 4 seconds in combat, your next attack against an enemy champion deals damage equal to 3% of your max health. So 3% of your max health. I mean, you know, that, and then you heal for 1.5 of your max health. I mean, 1.5. So, I mean, if you have a lot of HP, this is not bad. If you're just sitting there, bang, 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 you know, you're sitting there. But the Colossus, now, if you pop your fucking, fuck, hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and, check my overlay.
Trick checker overlay.
Oh, it's not scrolling down because I couldn't add it as a display capture. Fuck. Well, I said what I was using. I'll just use the, can I use the, no. How do I make this fucking... It won't let me scroll down on it, man. Oh, let me think. Alright, browser source. Will this, if I open it... Maybe if I did this, hold on. Properties. Okay, 1900. Height, we'll do 5,000. Oh, I can't do 5,000. 3,000? Okay. But it still won't let me click that on there. So yeah, I need to be able to use my display capture. But I can just go into the League client. Let's see, add a game. So here. We click this. I don't think it shows runs and masteries, but actually no. Yeah, go to collection. And I go to masteries. So what I was talking about here, this is, you know, I run Runic, and then boom. So this is, you know, if you run a lot of HP and you're fighting your melee form, Triforce, this is actually not that bad. You know, because you're sitting there with 4k HP, and do the math on, you know, the HP you're going to be healing for, and all the boostage of healage, spirit, fucking runic armor, you know, and yeah, all the other stuff. And then Colossus, this got buffed. So now if you go into a team fight and you pop your fucking, pop your gargoyle stone plate, and then you flip a motherfucker, do the math on this. It's just like when you pop your gargoyle, the active on it, which if there's 3 more champions, you're gonna get double your HP, so 4k to 8k, so 8k of your maximum health. When you flip in that 4 seconds, while you have that as your maximum HP, you're gonna get a boostage in the shield. And then there's also this right here, where if you get bonus health. If you decide to go like a Frozen Heart full stack HP, and you can spam your fucking E and you max E, you can also go this to increase the healing. So there's a lot of options you have. All this shit is good. Whatever you decide to do, depending on if, you know, like, okay, I don't want to engage on that, or I want to fight melee, and I'm just going to go fucking ham at the start of the game. I'm going to look for motherfuckers. I'm going to hunt motherfuckers. Yeah, you have choices. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this new 7.9. There's a little 7.9. Got the hover over. I always forget. My way. It was Volibear in the jungle. Peace, light.